Okay, well, I'm trying something new today. Hello, everyone. I have a lot of cool things to show you today. And I'm trying a new setup on my crafting desk, so I hope it's going to turn out okay. I have every light on in the living room that I could find to film this with, so if it's not enough, or if you think I could use some improvements, please post a comment and let me know. Okay, a lot of things to share with you. First of all, 100 subscribers, so I'll be giving away a 100 subscriber giveaway, and I will be giving away this stuffed paper bag that I made, and there's a video on it, so if you want to see what's inside. And as well the hanger, and I think I'm just going to lift this up a bit. Okay, hopefully that's a little bit better, it's higher. Okay, so I'll be giving these two things away, and I'll also be adding a few more things to the package depending on what you like to do. So the winner, whoever it's going to turn out to be, simply has to tell me what they like to work in, and I'll add a few more supplies in that area. So if you want to know how to win that, stay tuned. I will let you know somewhere in the video. Okay, secondly, oh, so many things going on. I just don't know where to begin, actually. Okay, I had my grandsons over, and they made a junk journal each, and I posted a video on that, and I also made them some pocket letters, and I made a video on those, and I thought it would be nice to be able to do, because they wanted and other kids want, a tutorial on how to make their own junk journal. And I've looked it up on the internet to try to find, if there's something out there already that I could refer them to, and I couldn't find. I could find, lots of junk journals for beginners and all kinds of journals for beginners and planners for beginners, but nothing for kids, specifically a video made for kids so that they can sit down with their supplies and they can watch the video and follow it and learn how to make the journals themselves. So I thought that I would do it, and I'm going to make one like this that you see here. One almost identical to this, probably different papers. So you can stay tuned for that. And what they'll need for that is they will need 8 sheets of, I'm not going to make it out of junky junk yet. We'll add that to it a little bit later on, but I thought it would be nice, seeing as how I have this gorgeous scrapbook paper, which I'll show you in a second, which is also in this book. I thought it would be nice to make their first journal out of some papers that they really like. So, you can go through your scrapbook paper stash, and they can pick out some papers that they like. They're more inclined to make a journal out of them. And then you can start adding, the coffee dyed papers and things like that later on. So that's going to be something that's coming up. And to make this, what they'll need is their scissors, their ruler, a pencil, a roll of washi tape if you can get some, and then your craft glue or just LePage's white glue will work fine. If you have a glue stick, you don't have the LePage's white glue, I'll show you how to use the glue stick, although in my opinion, they can be a little problematic. If the kid likes to reposition, then the glue stick is nice for that. It gives them a little bit more time to work with. It all depends on what you want to do. So you'll need 8 sheets of paper for that, and a small pack of 6x6. You just get this at the dollar store, and that's what I use for this, and also for the cover. And the cover we'll make right away, and I'll explain how to do this, but it's really simple when you use the cover of the 6x6 that you get from the dollar store. So that's going to be a video coming up. The other thing that I wanted to show you was, hang on 2 seconds. Okay, the other thing that I wanted to show you was I am finished the garden journal. So I will be doing a separate video on that. There's the charm that I made. So you can look forward to that coming up. It's finally done. And the other thing is, Just a second, I need a sip of my coffee out of my nice new mug my daughter gave me. I don't know if you can see that. New coffee mug. Nice. Okay, I had to go to the recycling center, and usually when I'm there I pop into the little thrift store they have there. And they have scrapbook items mixed in with the kids' art stuff and crafty stuff. And I saw this and I just bypassed it because I thought it was one of those kids' art things, you know, where they keep felt pens and whatnot in. Well, as I was sort of flipping it, I caught this. I don't know if you can see it here. I put it up there. It says Scrap Boss on it. And I thought, well, scrap? Like scrapbooking scrap? It was big enough to hold scrapbook papers. I thought, well, maybe there's some scrapbook papers. I didn't know what it was because I've only been a scrapbooker for, I started doing it about 12 years ago, never really got into it, did a bit here and there. I opened it up and this is what I saw. And I thought, well, what is this? You know, a whole bunch of stencils. That's nice, you know. You can do stenciling. I didn't know what it was. You guys out there know what it is. I didn't. And it came with the instructions. So I was surprised to find out that it's an embossing kit for doing embossing by hand. Some of these stencils aren't part of the embossing, but they were in the kit nonetheless. These big sheets are the embossing sheets. So I'm going to take a couple out and show you, in case you don't know what this is, in case there is someone out there that doesn't know what this is. I'm just going to show you. And these are some of the stencils that were in here that you saw. Some of them are from, I've had, like, this one was mine. But I used some of these stencils and coffee dyeing my papers. Oh, and they had all the pegs and the styluses, 2 styluses, still in the plastic bag. They weren't even opened. So 2 styluses, all 8 pegs, everything was there, and the styluses weren't even opened. Go figure that. So what you do is you put your papers on here. I don't think it really matters which way you put it on. Let me see. I guess it does matter, kind of. Put this right side up for me so I can see. Okay. And then you put your pegs in to hold your paper in the right place. And I'll probably edit this video so you don't have to waste a lot of time watching me trying to stick this together. But the pegs go in here, holds the paper nice and straight. Now, I don't know if you remember, but I had a roll of, I'm gonna go get it. Bought this roll of gold foil. I didn't know what it was. It didn't react to heat in any way. It didn't react to the solvents. And the way it was just sort of made, it reminded me of the packaging that they use on coffee. It does glue, however, really well. But it, like I said, it won't react to heat. It won't stick in the heat. It won't cut with heat. Nothing. So I thought, I bet you anything, it's for packaging up coffee and that sort of thing. But I thought, well, you know what? Let's try a piece of it in here and see what happens. Well, when I did, oh my goodness, a whole new world opened up to me. I'm just going to show you. So, the right side down, and then you just take your stylus. I have to open up this new one here. I haven't used this one yet. It's a little bit bigger. That's okay. And you're supposed to use the big side first, and then use the small one. And it was so much fun. I was in my glory. I was just like, I put on a movie, poured a glass of wine, and I was just embossing my little heart out for hours and hours. Yeah, I was having an absolute blast. So that's how you do it. And then you take the small one, and then you go over it again, get into the little corners, and that's what you have. So I wound up doing 2 sheets, not 2 sheets, more than 2 sheets. Look at all this. Is that cool or what? And then, you know, I cut out all the little sections, and I'm going to be using these in my crafts and my journals. Look at all the things that you can do with it. Just, you know, all the, I won't show you them all, but lots of things. So I had fun making them with the gold foil. And then I started using paper. So I was embossing some paper. And I thought, well, let's put some distress ink, stamp ink, somewhat, run my stamps over it and see what happened. And I think there's a name for this. Is it called debossing? I think that's what it's called. Please leave a comment if I'm wrong. Okay, so there's that. And I did a bunch of others too, which I put in my garden journal, and then I also made these tags. I cut out some dollar store scrapbook paper. Did the debossing on the embossing, or however you call it. Made that tag, and that tag, and that tag. Hope I'm holding this right for you. Oops. Do that again. Okay. So that's something that I've been busy doing. What else? Like I said, I don't know about how your winter went, how your year went, but I had a phenomenal year. I had lots and lots of fun. Lots of fun creating and doing the things that I enjoy. It was a really, really great year. Time for another sip. Okay, now, I went to Ardene's and bought some of their grab bags. And in them was these long socks that come up over your knee, which I gave to my daughter. And I was looking at these tags that were left over. I thought, wow, these make just perfect little mini journals. And then these also came in there. They're like little hair elastics, and they were the perfect size to go around them, right? So then I had some chocolates, and you guys know these chocolates. Probably recognize that paper. And I kind of Mod Podged this onto the cardboard. And I got these also. They were stuck to a hairband, and we don't use those hard hairbands. These were in the grab bags, so I thought, well, I'll put this on, and I have a black and white one that goes better on here. I just can't find it right now. But imagine that's kind of black and white, and then you put these beautiful little flowers on here, decorate it up with the flowers, and put some paper inside. What a cute little journal. So I thought that was great. Also in the grab bags on the hairbands were this beautiful bling piece. And some earrings that I'll cut and use for the journals. And this was on one of the hairbands. I believe it was on a hairband. And a little bow. I might put one of these bows on here. I think that would look nice as well. And what else? Okay, the coloring book. My daughter had given me this one, I think, last year. And then this year, I got another one or two more. But I was looking at this one again and thought, this would make a lovely journal, wouldn't it? All the different colors and all the little teapots and teacups. It could make a time for tea journal. Look at that. You can cut apart the different things and color them up or don't color them up and put them in your journal. But I was in a painting mood last night, and I wanted to put I had done a project with this spun gold and I loved the look of it, and I just wanted to paint it on some paper and see what it looked like. So I grabbed this and I thought, well, what if I painted it thin in the background? And it might just sort of give this paper an antique look to it, which it did. It's really pretty. And here's another perfect page, you know, where you could cut out all the different things on here and use them as embellishments. And then I'm not so much interested in the cakes part, but I colored with, after I painted it, I started coloring them with these fine line markers. And oh my goodness, it was so much fun to do. And I thought I would cut these individually out and use them as embellishments, but these teapots sort of overlap each other, but I can cut out the strips. The only problem is with this coloring book, there's a beautiful image on the other side, so you can't really do that. So I might go out and try and see if I can find another one like this so that I can cut these out, or at least cut the strips out. But look at this, how, you know, it has it, you can fussy cut out the outside and make it like a frame, and then you can cut out the inside images and use them for decorating your journals. Make stickers out of them or whatever. Look at the images in here, they're just so cute. Here's another good sheet where you can cut out all the individual images. Another one. And here's a typical one where I really like, you know, the teacups in here, and I would like to cut them out and put them in the journals, but the problem is on the back, more beautiful teacups. So I'm definitely going to have to go out and get another one. Now here's one of the ones where I use those fine lines, and to get this effect, what I did was I took the brown and the yellow, because I thought if I painted it yellow, it would make this gold paint that I painted on there look even more gold. So what I did was I would outline the image in brown, and then as the brown was still wet, I'd do like another little line of brown, and then I would take the gold and just sort of blend it. So I really like the look of this, and I'm going to cut these out and make a tea journal, put those in there. Really, really like this book. Look at this one here, you could cut this out and use this as a corner tuck. Really nice. Okay, so my daughter bought me this paper, and I used some of it for creating the kids' journal, and I am going to send these to my grandson. I'm going to make another one. When I do the other one, when I do the filming of the other one, I'll have two then, they'll each get one. And then I was thinking of making them a flip book to go with that, full of embellishments and things they can use. But this paper works great for the kids' journal, I thought. I might get some of it for myself too. It's really nice. I really like this paper. So I used some of this, you'll recognize. This is a little girly, but... And I used, I think I used scrapbook paper from my stash. I don't think so, actually, no, and I'm thinking that. That's a good way to get rid of, go through your, your stash. Find something that just doesn't suit what you do. Look at that. Is that awesome or what? I like this paper a lot. And she got this, and she got this one from Walmart. I don't know what she paid for them. I don't know if they were marked down because they're getting older. What, I don't know. I just know that she picked them up from Walmart. So this is designer paper Poolside color book. And this is Paper Plus Chateau Noir. And this one has 26 patterns, 10 solids, and 148 die cuts. So I can't wait to do this. I've been wanting to do a black and white journal for myself and one to sell. I have a stack of other black and white papers that I absolutely love, so I wanted to incorporate them into a journal. So this part has the stiffer paper. It has the cutouts. And this is a stiffer paper as well. And then these papers that are doubled are thinner. One. And then there are some solids. I really, really like this. Some solid gray. Isn't that gorgeous? I hope you can see the whole thing. Oh, maybe you can't. I do have a tripod, but I find it hard setting up the tripod on the desk. And I love to mount something to the ceiling, but I'm in an apartment and I don't think they like it too much. Whoa, 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 whoa. And another solid gray. Look at this. Beautiful. Just beautiful. And then this gray has, I don't know if you can catch this pattern, has a bit of pattern to it. There we go. So I'm going to be having fun in the next little while doing that. So again, if you want to know how to win the paper bag or be in for the draw to get the paper bag, all you have to do is just say that you would like it in the comments and I'll put your name in for the draw. And for the person that gets it, they just have to tell me if they like doing shabby chic, they like fabrics, or if they like scrapbooking, or if they do other types of crafts. Just let me know and I'll include some extras along with it for them to be able to enjoy. Okay, so I hope you like this video update, and I hope you had a great year, and I hope that your new year is going to be great. Happy New Year to everyone, and thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye for now.